tune, isn't it? Hello and welcome to The One Show with Alex Jones.
And Jason Manford. Now then, see if you can guess who's coming on the show tonight.
Right, like a pub quiz.
Yeah.
OK. She's been caught up in the close.
She's doctored a few things in the peaks.
All right.
No?
She's also made herself at home around dead bodies.
Any ideas?
You getting it?
From all this evidence, I deduce
Well
that
done.
tonight's guest is Amanda Burton.
There we are. You sat there as well, that helps. Thanks for joining us. How are you?
I'm very well.
Lovely. And you're here to talk about your new role in Waterloo Road as the head teacher.
I know. Gosh,
Excited.
those corridors of power. I think I've walked about 500 miles so far.
Oh.
Really?
I mean, they're just endless corridors, backwards and forwards, yeah.
So how did you get on with your head teacher?
Well, I was taught by my father, so, you know, that was pretty cushy, really, although I do remember getting caned.
Oh, did you?
I was so naughty.
No way.
And then I remember writing him a note saying, if you ever did that again,
Yeah,
I would...
telling Mum.
I'm telling Mum. But, no, I was always catapulting people in the playground and
Fair
stuff
enough.
like that, so I was very naughty. But then, of course, I went on to, you know, big school, and it was very, very different.
Oh.
And I didn't like it very much at all.
Have you seen the big news today? David and Samantha
heard.
Cameron have had a little baby.
Lovely, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, a little round of applause. At the Royal Cornwall Hospital in Truro, born a month early. She weighed £6 1 ounce.
Here they are, here. Now then, if you're also a proud parent today, and you've had a little one, please send us a picture of your baby with a name and weight to theoneshow@bbc.co.uk. What?
I said it. I just think it's a bit precise to say today. I think people
Well,
are busy.
don't be silly. There'll be lots of parents and grandparents out there who are keen to show off their new baby.
Just think, if you've had a baby, you're not thinking, oh, I must watch The One Show. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I promise
I think
you.
if you just had a baby, the best thing to do would be to sit down and watch
Thank you, Amanda. I'm with you. Now,
OK, well, if we do get any, we'll have a little show of them at the end. Right, so we're right bang in the middle of wedding seasons. I've been to 4 this year.
Popular?
Already. Yeah, well, my wife, I just go along. And 2 more to go so far.
the person responsible for the smooth running of the day is the best man, and within that role, he has various duties. Our congratulations to the happy couple.
And congratulations for Dom as well for not having to fork out for someone to film the wedding. Just blagged The One Show to do it. If any of you cameramen are free, I've got a christening on Sunday if you fancy it. I can't believe that. No, I think girls get it a bit easy at weddings.
I really don't think
because
they do.
the stress of the best man, you know, you don't really...
Stress?
Yeah, it's the stress of a best man. Do you not think, Amanda, that you know, 'cause you get 3 or 4 bridesmaids, you know, so it's sort of easy, the
Oh, it's so easy for women.
responsibilities.
I think, really, by the time that you come to your wedding day, you're so stressed out, you just want to hand it over to somebody else. But I have been witness to some deeply tacky speeches.
Completely.
When people have... You could just see the cogs turning.
Yeah.
Have I made the right decision?
Awkward silence. But we were having a conversation earlier, weren't we, about day do, night do. I like a day do, full on, you know, buy an outfit, do the whole day.
I'm just a night do person. I like when I get the invite and it says night do, I'm like, brilliant, nice one.
Yeah, I think...
I don't like the full day. I don't want the full day. I just want to go.
You're so miserable.
Beer and boogies and the buffet. Buffet, that'll do me.
Buffet's
anyway.
Now, Amanda, you've done loads of roles, haven't you? Loads. You're famous for lots of different roles.
You've been in I was looking today. Lovejoy, all the classics. Lovejoy, Boone,
Minder,
Vandervolt. Spotted that as well.
Vandervolt.
Classic.
Oh gosh, that was something else.
Yeah.
You know, I found myself wandering around the red light district in Amsterdam, and I was hugely pregnant with my 2nd child. And it was like, ooh.
Is there one role in particular that people remember you for?
I think probably it's Silent Witness, because it was a long running,
brilliant as well.
and it was very, very groundbreaking. But also, I mean, being up north at the moment, you know, a lot of people remember me from Brookside, you know, and you know, they're all of a certain age now.
Yeah.
Don't seem to have forgotten.
Yeah, of course.
Used to get accosted by train guards saying, "Ooh,
I remember you."
Well, one lady who also struggled.
What a great character.
yeah, fantastic."
Would you like to play something like that?
Oh, I'd love it. Absolutely love it. So camp.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Have you ever nicked anything off a set there like that? Just out of
Get
interest?
straight in there,
Yeah,
Jason.
I'm actually really well known for it. They have to check my bag.
There she is, Burton.
Yeah, there she goes in her truck.
She's taking a camera. That's 20 grand.
But you did once sort of take something quite large.
Well, I was given it. I was given a
table-esque.
body. I was given a body from Silent Witness, and I made it into a coffee table. It was kind of see-through like that, so it looked like a glass coffin.
What did people say when they come round?
They were a bit freaked.
Just like
they were a bit freaked.
It had magazines on it.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was a proper, and I had it on wheels, so you could sort of shift it around. But when I was moving house a few years ago, I was paparazzi'd, you know, moving, and they saw the guys moving this out, and of course they said, "Oh, and Amanda Burton moving house has a sort of dead body, has to travel everywhere with her." And I was just like, you know, you freaks or something. Why would I do that? But I gave it away recently. I thought it had its life.
Well, you've moved on now to Waterloo Road, and we can have a little watch of you here preparing for your first day at school.
Good morning. I want to welcome you all, especially those of you who are new to...
Karen, are you nearly done, Neil, love?
Ah, brilliant.
I hate that scene. I think it was my first scene and I just hate it. So thanks for the clip.
If you've not watched the previous sort of 5 series, do you reckon can you just dip in next Wednesday and just start, or do you need to know a little bit of backstory?
I think, yeah, I mean, you could pick it up, but I think it has such a big following. I hope people aren't going to be disappointed at seeing me as headmistress.
Oh, not at all. But you play opposite Robson Green.
In this one I'm filming now?
in the new one.
In the
and
new
he
one
said that he felt under pressure to, you know, be buff because you look so fantastic. So how do you keep in shape, Amanda?
Well, that's a very good question, really, isn't it? Just, well, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm very...
You do a lot of running.
I don't really. I'm very energetic.
The Great North Run you did, we've heard about that.
And I go walking all the time with her.
And the Great North Run you've done a few times.
I do the Great North Run, but I don't train for it.
No, just wing it.
I wing it.
Fair play,
And, you know, strangely enough, I do manage to sort of get there over the finishing line. You know, they're usually all going, "Come on, we want to go home," you know. But,
just people in the astronaut suit running past you. Like,
I have a lot of energy, so I'm always
right.
rushing about.
Thanks, Amanda. Now, the average home energy bill...
Now, Anita's with us. Now, I'll just watch that. I'm worried that if they're successful, the Northwest is just going to be covered in these eyesores, these drills.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? If they're successful, what will happen? First of all, they've got to see whether they've got enough gas down there to make it commercially viable. And then it won't necessarily be like America. 45% of their gas comes from shale gas tapped from their own soil. However, we've only got about enough to make about 10% if they can even find it, you know, find it in the first place. So whether we'll have lots of drills up in the Northwest, we don't know yet, but we're worried.
What do you think, Amanda?
Well, I suppose we're a very greedy world, so we've got to, you know, keep on trying to find something which is more sustainable. And if this is more environmentally friendly, then it can only be a good thing.
Well, that's my worry, is this is another fossil fuel. You think, have we not learned our lesson with fossil fuels? You know, it's a quick fix, but in 50 years,
and we know that, but the problem is you've got all these big energy companies who've invested billions of pounds all over the world in gas and oil and fossil fuels. We are looking into renewable energies, but at the moment only 6.7% of all the energy we use comes from renewables. We know that we've got offshore wind farms, the potential for great use of wind power there, but it's just about money.
On an island, do you think?
Fuel is just... The whole thing is just so political, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think that's what's so crazy. You don't have any control over it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's an ant on the world, you know, just...
But you're right, you're right, Amanda, when you said... You were right, Amanda, when you said that we need as much of it as possible, because I know you're really into this, Jason.
Well, I just want to put...
You're just worried about your
I'll have
area,
solar panels on my roof and all.
They don't work.
Have you?
No, well, you could,
Well,
but
they
it wouldn't be enough. You'd still need to get extra energy from somewhere. The best advice is just the advice that we all know, which is to insulate our homes and just to use less of it.
And wear more jumpers.
Thanks very much, Anita. Thank you very much.
Now, to get a good night's sleep, some people have a...
So we've been joined by Dr. Mark Porter. Now then, Mark, how much weight can we actually lose in a year by getting the right amount of sleep?
Well, on the basis of our mini experiment, quite a lot, but I'm afraid it's not that simple. And if you sleep more than 7 hours, it's unlikely that the sleep's going to be affecting your appetite or your weight. And even if you do go to bed more, you have to do a little bit more than just go to bed. But it's an interesting effect, and probably one that you've all experienced, that, you know, if you have a night up and you're not getting enough sleep, you feel a bit peckish and eat a load of rubbish the next day. And that's possibly why.
Amanda, do you have a bedtime routine? Can you get off to sleep easily?
Yeah, I usually build a big nest. Nice sort of gorgeous pillows. So that's the answer.
That's the key, isn't it?
And of course,
Takes me half an hour getting rid of those throw cushions and that on our bed
Oh,
before I
don't
get into bed
start.
anyway.
You have to have a scatter cushion.
All right.
But I think if you lost weight while you sleep, I'd go to sleep for about 56
For days.
Yeah,
If you sleep for too long, the effect is reversed.
That makes sense.
Oh, well, cancel
Is there
that.
anything specific we should be eating or drinking before?
I think avoidance is the main thing. Don't have a nightcap. A little bit of alcohol actually can disrupt the quality of your sleep. Avoid caffeine, and that's things like tea, coffee and colas after about 4 o'clock the night before. And preferably don't eat too late either. But the main thing is try and get up at the same time every morning so you go to bed tired and don't nap during the day.
Right, okay.
No lie-ins.
And what about the bedroom? Should we avoid televisions?
Yeah, I mean, modern gadgets. So as we heard in the film there, laptops, TVs, smartphones, leave them well out. And some people say don't even read.
All
See,
right.
Sleep in bed. That's
I'm
better.
terrible, me, for having to have a quick
I can
game.
imagine.
Some
What
days.
about it away?
The shipping forecast.
Ah, that's different. Radio 4 is different.
That helps.
OK, thanks very much, Mark. Thanks. Now, early in the show, we asked you to send in your pictures of your newborn babies. And I told you we'd get
You
some
did, yeah.
150 of them
That's
we've
impressive.
had.
Fair
Amanda, would you like to show yours first?
OK, this is a very early little baby Rudd, who was born at 2:28 this morning, weighing 8 pounds 4 ounces to Paul and Natalie Rudd.
This is Harry William Thompson, born last night from proud granddad Brian and Auntie Heather. Lovely.
Lovely. This is, well, Nick, Joe and Toby are celebrating the birth of Tess Isabel Rhodes, born at 11:06 this morning. Mum and Dad watching the show with a bottle of champagne.
And that's it for tonight. Our thanks to Amanda. Waterloo Road is on BBC One at 8 p.m. Wednesday, the 1st of September.
Tomorrow, a proper funny man, Alexis Sale, is here. Night-night.
Night-night.